Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, my friends. Look, just playing a lot of catch up. You're going to see a lot of bonus reads come out this weekend, and I just wanted to touch on another one for you, Taurus, just to say thank you so much for all the ways that you've been loving me on this channel. I appreciate your support, your kindness, and that you are so freaking loyal. Thank you so much for all the ways that you've been loving me. So here I am with another bonus read for you, friends. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. I'm just going to remind you, if you've been here before and you're the ride or die, please know that I do read these readings. You know already. You know that I do this reading with the current or future energy. I do not plan on checking on anything from the past. If it does show up, I'm going to acknowledge it. That's my job. It's my job, but I'm not going to dig into anything back there. If you are brand new to the Taurus tribe, welcome. It's quite large here. I hope you'll stay. And if you would like to stay, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner. And if you are my ride or die, thank you so much for all the ways you've been loving me. I appreciate you. All right. Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about my bull gang. Tell me about my Taurus bull gang. What's going on here? Oh, I'm shuffling here. I don't... All right. So you know what? It's very interesting. So I have you guys all know if you've been here before that I do have a guide. His name's Charlie. I was just, as I was shuffling here, I'm watching a horse. I think did I say this to you yesterday? I'm watching a horse behind the gate. Like it's jumping around and ready to run. And you know, if you've ever been to the races, the horse races, you know, it feels like that. Like and when the gate opens is when I'm supposed to throw down the card. Look, I always let you guys in on the thought process because I'm clairvoyant. You know, it sounds weird. There we go. All right, got the Justice card. Well, it feels like something is about to come into balance. It feels like something is about to be restored or paid back here, Taurus. We do have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Five of Swords. Wow. Taurus, this is giving me the energy that there is somebody here that I feel that you have been at odds with. And I don't think that there's somebody that you fight with, like on a continual basis. I feel like maybe there were harsh words, or somebody that you don't really follow their path and they don't really follow yours. You have very different political views or very different views of religion, or, you know, all those fundamental things, right? The things that are really important to you. I feel like there is somebody here, and I feel like that something's being restored. It's almost like this Queen of Wands here, right? Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And it feels like this person, I want to say that this is somebody that is very attracted to you, or that maybe you're the most attractive. Like, I mean about your energy, not necessarily about your looks, although the Queen of Wands is beautiful or handsome, right? Feminine or masculine. It feels like this person who you don't have, like that you have fundamental differences with, or you've had an argument with, take it as it resonates, that it's like this friendship is about to be restored, or this person's about to come back round, or something is about to, it's like somebody, it's like you're pulling them in with your energy, I want to say. Or maybe they're pulling you in. I mean, take it as it resonates, right? They could be a Libra, they could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aquarius. And this doesn't, you know, this is, it feels like a swords type relationship, right? 5, 1 is 6. It feels like we've moved away. We've left the chaos behind and we don't really talk anymore, possibly. We do have the Temperance card here, Sagittarian energy. Something here is about to show up. It's like a moment of time. And it feels like it's after a while, Taurus. It feels like it's after a while that I want to say that if this is a person that you disagreed with in the past, and whether you had a romantic connection or a family connection or a friendship connection, that there was some things that you two could not get past. And I want to say that the moment of time here, this moment of temperance, is bringing all things back together. Like between the Justice and the Temperance card, it feels like a restoration, or a things coming back together is taking place. And it feels like it's taking place in divine timing, that it's healing that's needed here. And although it's like we've been patient, it's almost like a long time has passed, and that we've been patient about the healing, waiting for the restoration here, waiting for things to come back into balance or be restored, like a karmic payout. We have the Emperor. Very interesting. So I do feel that we are talking about the Emperor. Now, the Emperor could be your father, could be somebody who you worked with before, could be somebody who was your boss that you no longer work for or work with. The Emperor is somebody, though, that has a lot of stability and security. They are a person who manages a lot of things. They hold a lot of things, the keys to the kingdom, right? This is somebody who is used to making big decisions, big moves, and somebody who is the authority. So the interesting thing, I said interesting when it showed up because I just want to say, like, the Emperor just doesn't show up for any reason. They just don't take chances like that. They've thought it out. They have a path. They're very strategic. They only go in if they're going to win. Look, if the Emperor took all of the kingdoms and said, okay, guys, just load up your horses, we're all going into battle, without a plan, everybody's going to get slaughtered. Like, the Emperor doesn't take chances like that. So it feels like somebody here is showing up. This is the person that you had fundamental differences with. That's what it feels like, Taurus. That you had a difference of opinion, that you're the fiery one, and you're like, don't tell me what to do. I know you're the Emperor. Go boss someone else around. Like, it feels like you already had some sort of path, and your path is independent. I'll run at it if I want to. I'll take the risks that I want to take. And this person isn't a risk taker. Right? They're not. They may have been at some point in their life. They could have been the knight or the king of wands, but they no longer take chances or risks here. It feels like this is somebody that you haven't seen in a while, haven't talked to. We have the 8 of coins, but you may have worked with them. They may have, you may have worked with them in the workplace here. I want to say that it does feel like to me with the 8 of coins that the Emperor is somebody who has a specific set of skills. Whenever I say that, I think of the movie Taken. Have you guys seen that movie? Who is it with? I forget what the actor's name is. You might want to comment if you know what I'm talking about. But he picks up the phone. Somebody steals his daughter. He picks up the phone and he says, I have a specific set of skills and I will find you. It feels like that's the Emperor. It feels like a little overly dramatic, but it feels like the Emperor has like a specific set of skills, and it's almost like they're coming in to circumvent this 5 of Swords. It feels like they're coming in with security and balance and stability, and the King of Swords is also the Emperor energy. So it feels like somebody's coming in to maybe, I don't know, work things out, bring balance to the situation. Maybe we can heal something if we try. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands is your energy at this moment. Like, it feels like you are the person who is the one who is sitting on the throne because you did things your way, whether that was the hard way or not. It feels like you're the one who did it the way you wanted to do it. And maybe the Emperor was somebody who was like, oh, I don't know, why are you doing it that way, Taurus? I feel like this person is coming back like to maybe congratulate you for being on the throne. They want to speak with you. The Ace of Swords is here. I feel like you're going to get some clarity from the Emperor. And like I said, I don't know what this capacity is. It could be a father, it could be a grandfather, older brother. It doesn't even have to be related to you. It could be somebody who you've worked with. Got the 5 of coins. I feel you just pushed this person to the outside of your life and said, look, I'm not begging you. I'm not going to beg you to be part of my life. I'm not going to beg you to not argue with me or see things the way I see them. I'm not going to beg. And I feel like this person coming in is wanting to talk about something. The World card. They want to end a chapter here. They want to close the door. This person, I feel, Taurus, is coming in by the end of the year. The World card is about the end of the year. It's about closing the door on something that this door has been open for a very long time. It feels like years. It could be 5 years, could be 8 years. It feels like it could be a very long time that this door has been open. I feel like the Emperor is coming in to communicate so we can close this chapter. It feels like with the World card, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy here. It feels like that you're ready to close a chapter, but you're not reaching out to the Emperor. You're like, if the Emperor needs me, the Emperor knows where to find me. Feels like that. Tell me about this Justice here. I want Justice and Temperance here. Why is this here? Taurus. Got the Magician. Got the King of Pentacles. Wow. Look, you've worked really hard, Taurus. I feel like you have some sort of stability that you've created all on your own, that you've listened to your intuition, that you manifested a path for yourself, and it's led you to abundance. So I feel like you're not only the Queen of Wands, but I feel like here you are, the King of Pentacles, right? Now, the King of Pentacles is masculine leaning, but also has feminine energy. The Queen of Wands is feminine leaning, but also has masculine energy. So I feel like the King of Pentacles is telling me you manifested abundance, stability. I feel like you did the impossible. You grew a business. You grew something. It's like this person warned you against it. They gave you maybe advice, or they argued with you, or they gave you this energy of, it's not going to work if you don't follow my plan. And I feel like you went and did it anyway. And now you have balance. Now everything is integrated for you. I feel like you were patient and you worked on it. And now you are sitting in your abundance. And look, I'm not saying you're a millionaire. I'm saying that you're paying the bills. You got a place to live. You're running the business, or you're at the place where you're working. You may have just left a job without even like giving them notice, and maybe you just jumped into another job and it worked out for you. But I feel like it's a job where you're the one that's in control. So you might be someone who's an accountant or a banker, or you might be in finance of some sort, but also it's something that is, I feel that you pay people. So it could be that maybe you're a person who is an actuary, or somebody who writes all the checks or something like that. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you found a partner, like a business partner. It feels like you found a business partner. You worked your magic. You got things in balance. You maybe got some advice from someone who was already stable. But it feels like whether you were the feminine or the masculine, you're accounted for here. The Queen and the King of Pentacles are here. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, but also Taurus and Virgo in this reading, right? And because it's a general reading, we've got some Aries and Gemini. So I feel like you're really smart. I feel like you're really smart, intuitive business person. That somebody said to you, the Emperor is like, thought that they were above you. I feel like this person said, you know what, you're off the rails, Taurus. What are you doing? Like, you're off the rails. And you're like, no, I can do whatever I want. And I don't think that they understood that about you. I don't think that the Emperor understood that about you. So what was this argument here? I feel like this Emperor is coming in to make things right, because Libra is here. I feel like they're coming in to make things right, or to restore some sort of relationship, friendship. Maybe this is your father and you were at odds with them. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Hanged Man. Very interesting energy here. And the Nine of Swords. Why does it make me feel like the Emperor is coming back to save face? Like the Emperor knows they were wrong. And I think this person almost, yeah, I just saw somebody extending, like I only see the hands, but two people, somebody's extending the hand to the other, and it's like shaking hands, like good job. It feels like this person is about to say to you, I cannot believe how well you've done on your own. So the Eight of Cups tells me that this Emperor is coming in with the King of Swords energy. And I know that because the Eight of Cups is being detached from your feelings, detached from emotions. So I feel like this Emperor is definitely, as I said before, is coming in as the King of Swords. And I feel like they want to talk. But I feel like this person's coming in with an energy of negotiation. They're very nervous because I feel like you're all bossed up in this Queen of Wands energy, which is, don't tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. I'm the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, and I know how to take educated, solid, plentiful and bountiful risks. Don't tell me who you are, right? It feels like this person may be like a higher tax bracket. Maybe they're above you economically, or they just feel like they're bigger, better, faster, stronger. I feel like you make this person nervous. I'm going to say that their point of view on you has changed, Taurus, and you make this person nervous. They're coming in as the King of Swords because they don't want you to hurt their feelings. They're coming in aloof, detached, because they want to negotiate something with you. What is this? I feel like their perspective on you has changed, and now they're just a little bit worried about dealing with you, the bossed up part of you. Wow. Look, I feel that the last time this person saw you, you were the wounded warrior. You were the one that was at your wit's end. You were exhausted, frazzled hair. I feel like you were the person who was not listening to your intuition. I feel as though this tower is showing up, and the tower, I feel, is coming for you. So it is it is destruction of the old idea, of the old way things were. I feel like you used to be in the Nine of Wands, Taurus. You were a person who took so much from everybody. You became exhausted, but I think that this energy of the Temperance here tells me that you just miraculously, like the Magician and the Temperance energy here tells me that you took your pain and you made it into your passion. You took whatever pain this person caused through whatever they said, you took it and you alchemized it. You're the alchemist. The Magician, you truly are the alchemist, Taurus. So the tower is here, and I feel like this person is shocked. They are shocked at how you were showing up. When they saw you last, you were in the Nine of Wands, and now you're the Queen. You're on the throne. And they're like, now I've got to navigate my way around a queen, not somebody who is in the Nine of Wands. So I feel like you've picked up some sort of a skill, Taurus, that is... I feel that you've become a subject matter expert on something, and this Emperor is coming in to comment about that thing. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, please. We have the Empress. Wow. Wow. Taurus. Seven of Swords. And the Page of Coins. Are you going to give them your time or not? Because look, you're not only the Queen of Wands, that's the face that you're showing. But guess what? This Emperor doesn't understand that you're on the absolute same vibration. You're in the same tax bracket. You built it up to here from nothing, and that person had no faith in you whatsoever. And you did it on your own. So when this Emperor shows up to talk about whatever chapter they want to close, I think it's a chapter of silence. It feels like an uncomfortable silence where they shoved you to the outside looking in, or maybe you decided to disconnect from them. It was one fell swoop with this Ace of Swords. It was a triumphant thing. I got the download and I said, I'm not doing this anymore. So it feels like with the Seven of Swords here, that I feel like this Emperor feels like they're probably going to be talking with this Queen, the Queen of Wands, or the King or the Queen of Pentacles, but really, they're going to be talking with the Empress. Now you two are like eye to eye. There's no different levels here. I feel like this person's wanting to have a face-to-face meeting with you so we can talk about things that have been unsaid. I feel like you've become the subject matter expert on something here. People trust whatever it is that you do for a living, you're very stable and secure and moving really slowly and very dependable. You might be a coach, a life coach, maybe you have a life coaching business. It feels like you're telling people things. You're teaching them lessons. I feel like with your energy here, Taurus and Libra energy, that you're teaching people about how to be the magician. You're teaching people how to be the magician, how to get their balance, how to get their karma restored. You're teaching them about the moment of alchemy, synchronicities and signs. And it feels like this Emperor is coming in. I feel like it's congratulatory. I'm just saying. This person thought Taurus is never going to do it. There's too much competition. I just saw the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This Emperor didn't think you'd ever do it. They undersold you here. They misjudged you. Wouldn't it be fun if we saw the Judgment card come out? We've got the Page of Cups. So it's two people who know each other that are meeting again for the first time as the Emperor and the Empress. This is a brand new meeting. You two don't know each other. You've been apart too long. You haven't said a word to each other, and you don't even know each other anymore. This is a brand new hello. But it's good. I feel like it's going to be good because the Page of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups is here. And the I love when shit works out that way. That's pretty cool. So the Judgment card is here with the Ace of Cups. Well, guess what? Somebody made a judgment about you, Taurus, that I feel like they're coming in to eat their words. That's what it feels like. The Judgment card is here. We both went on our own trajectories. I feel like life changed a lot for both of you, and I feel like you caught up. I want to say this person, who is the Emperor, is not expecting to meet the Empress. They are expecting to meet a queen, and I think they're going to be very surprised. For some of you, and not all of you, this person's showing up because they want to, they have big feelings for you. They have big feelings for you. They still have emotions for you. It's like things escalate quickly from the Page of Cups to the Ace of Cups. We start off with this affectionate communication, and then we realize pretty quickly with the Ace of Cups that, that we actually do want to have a new beginning, or we are in love. So I feel like the Judgment card is here because you're about to make some sort of a decision that you didn't think you'd have to make. And somebody here is coming back around. And we've got an Emperor looking at the Empress, and you couldn't care less. I feel like this person's coming in to, possibly say sorry, right? The Page of Cups is here. But I feel like the Tower is here too, because I feel like you're going to feel the rumblings of the Tower, because it's a shock. It's shocking when this person shows up, because you never thought you'd see them again. We have the Moon energy and the Knight of Wands. Here we go. Here it comes. It's already on its way, Taurus. It's already traveling toward you. The Moon energy is here. You feel it, but you don't see it. Those of you who have Cancer and Piscean energy or psychic energy, you know that it's arriving, but you don't see it coming. And so I feel like the last time you talked to this person, it ended up here in the Eight of Swords. We're not talking to each other. I got nothing more to say to you. I'm just going to think about this thing and I'll take care of it myself. I don't need your help. Four of Swords, you went off and you healed yourself. Five of Cups. I think that I really feel like what this Emperor said to you. Now, I feel like whatever this Emperor said to you, Taurus, it feels like was something that really hurt you. I'm going to say, whatever they said really hurt you, but I feel like you used it and you alchemized it. You used it, you took the pain and you turned it into passion is what you did. And you became the Empress. And I feel like whatever they said had you stuck in your head with the Eight of Swords, but the Four of Swords came along and you healed from it. You healed from whatever pain they caused you, and you just decided to use that to push yourself forward. And I feel like this person is coming back to congratulate you. I don't know how willing you'll be to talk to them, but I guess you'll tell me in the comments, maybe some of you. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching, Taurus. I'm going to go for now, but please remember that there still is a sale on. I have extended the sale to the 20th of December, and there is a new code. So please look in the pinned comment at the top of the comments for the new code, which is thank you 24, because I just want to say thank you for all the ways that you've been loving on me and growing this beautiful big tribe of yours. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.